Recently, Home Minister Amit Shah inaugurated Vibrant Village program in Arunachal Pradesh. In this video, we will try to understand what is the need of the scheme, what are the features of the scheme, and we will see the recent developments regarding this scheme. It was said by Barack Obama that we are defined not by our borders but by our bonds. Indian borders are very important for our security and prosperity. So, at this point of time, the scheme is timely needed and correct step in the right direction. Let us examine the borders of India. Every neighboring country created its own problems to us. For example, if you take Bangladesh borders are very famous. In fact, unfortunate to say that drugs trafficking, human trafficking, narcotics, even fake Indian currency notes is one of the problem. Apart from that, Myanmar, once upon a time, it is very famous for insurgency. Of course, after Operation Sunrise, we witnessed the decline in insurgency activities. Further, with China, we share borders in three segments. The borders is like from Ladakh region to here, we call it as eastern sector, and then it is middle sector or central sector, and then from here to here it is eastern sector. Now, in the western sector, when western sector and eastern sector, the controversial issues are going on. For example, near the Ladakh region, we have a region called as Aksai Chin. And this Aksai Chin area is particularly a tussle between India and China since 1950s. Further, eastern sector, which was settled by British through Simla Convention 1914. However, China is not accepting this so-called Shimla Convention which created McMahon Line. Now, this is one issue. Further, we have Pakistan border, very famous for terrorism or insurgents or militant activities. Afghanistan right now is major threat is narcotics and Taliban aggressive statements against India some time back. Now, every border creating its own problems in its dimensions. And who are the affected people? It is Indian citizens are affected people. Now, Indian citizens in these villages are facing several issues. For example, underdevelopment is one issue, migration is other issue, and the people who are migrating are different from the other rest of the India. So they are facing cultural discriminations. We can witness that this kind of cultural discrimination is happening against Northeast people. Further, Kailash Satyarthi in his speech in Nobel Awards, he said that border villages are famous for commodification of children, and even UN drug reports mentioned these areas creating pressure on the children to become drug addicts or drug peddlers. So these are the challenges we can say near the border regions. Now, to change this scenario, Government of India brought this Vibrant Village program. The recent one started in Kiboto. Now, what this Vibrant Village program provides? In 2022 speech of her budget, Nirmala Sitharaman Madam announced this Vibrant Village program with an amount of 4,800 crores. And this is created for infrastructure development, which includes things like 24/7 water facilities. Further, it will also provide the infrastructure, 4G communications, better roads, schools, and adequate facilities for the modernization. Now, this particular scheme is targeting 2,692 border villages across the India, and this covers five states in India. And apart from that, the villages which are bordering Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Myanmar, and even China will get higher importance. So I can tell you that whatever the border issues we discussed, all these countries will be covered under this scheme. Now every border village will get a chance to develop its amenities. Now this will help the people This will help the people to counter the migration. Now, further, I would like to tell you that this scheme is also in news in the month of Feb, because under this scheme, that is under Vibrant Village program, a marathon was conducted in Pangang So Lake. What is Pangang So Lake issue? Pangang So was in news in 2020. If you remember, this is one of the issue near the Galwan Valley between India and China. So this under this program, event was conducted in this, and even it was recorded as a Guinness Book of World Records at that time. Okay, so this is the image of that marathon, which is a frozen lake at Pangang So. Further, what are the major outcomes of the scheme? Now here, it is aims to transfer 2,962 villages, as I told you, and it will provide social outcomes. My dear friends, you have to see here, the scheme is aims to develop the growth of the villages in a hub and spoke model. That is, it will provide social entrepreneurship, empowerment of youth, women. It will induce skills among the people in this region. Further, it will promote local culture. So, if a particular program promoting local culture, it can boost the tourism. You know very well that Ladakh and other villages are very famous for their native festivals. Major tourist attractions are there. If you remember, couple of years back, Government of India announced this famous scheme called as One District, One Product. Now, under this Vibrant Village program, we will have one village, one product. Now, one village, one product will provide opportunities for the local industries, and local industries may grow at a next level. So this scheme aims to provide this empowerment skills, education, health, promotion of local culture, and obviously it is going to develop the eco-agriculture business in this region. So what I want to convey to you is, this is a perfect scheme which will be implemented by so-called border area development program, which will provide the plans to the states or union territories, which by involving district authorities, and this scheme will help the people of the border villages. So absolutely well needed scheme, could be useful in our general studies paper 3, which is having internal security and the other issues. So with this we completed the video. Thank you so much for your patience listening. Jai Hind.